This is the Fendel campus of the University of Liberia. I'm here with some students here who are in the College of Agriculture and Forestry. And it's good to be here with them to have a brief conversation with them when it comes to what student life is here and what they are doing here and what they think is good and not good so that we can be able to fix together as a country. So it's good to be here. I'll be right back. Don't go away. This is a good conversation with Jonathan Stewart. Welcome back. Welcome back to Agri Conversation. So I'm here. So let me just turn back to my friends here who have come to have a conversation with. My dear brother, what's your name? Can you introduce yourself and just share with us what student life is here for you and what are the issues you have to face and deal with as a student in this college and why you have to be a student of agriculture? Why? I want you also talk about that.
Thank you very much. My name is Peter Kekekwa from the General Agriculture Department. We came to the college to get quality education, and for reason which I found myself to be in the agriculture department is to come on production because if you take statistics in Liberia now, the consumer are more than the producer. So based upon it, I think there is to be from part of the producer, so we can produce for the consumer too.
That's wonderful. To be part of the producer, to be part of the producer so that we can have more food available for Liberia because there are more consumers than producers. That's a very, very good inspiration. I want to talk to my dear sister. What is your name and what are you here and what are the issues you have to deal with?
My name is Erika K. Chego, General Agriculture. My reason of telling General Agriculture actually to provide, like what my colleagues said, to provide food for those that are in need.
So you will find out that there are not much food for Liberia.
Of course,
Okay, wow.
in my campus life, it is okay, I would say, not 100% bad, but 80%.
So what are the good things here? What are the good things here that you want to talk about being a student here and studying agriculture? What are the good things?
Some of the good things here, I have good facilities.
Okay.
It is not 100%, but it's okay. The environment is
Classroom,
good for learning, yes. I have
station.
friends,
Okay.
quality instructors.
So wonderful. Let me move on to my brother. My brother, your name and why you have to be a student of agriculture here, and what led you to that, and what are some of the issues you have to do here when it comes to the student life?
Well, let me say thank you. Again, my name is Ahmad Julius Winnie. Um, I come from IDB
Okay.
and reading general agriculture.
Okay.
To be honest, here on campus, the reason for which I choose to do agriculture that has to do with passion. Over the years, I have spent some time in Lofa, and if you follow the track record of this country, Lofa happens to be the breadbasket of this country.
Yeah.
So looking at the background and bulk of the things we consume here as a country all come from outside Liberia. For example, onion,
Okay.
pepper,
Yeah.
um, uh, groundnut, all come from Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea, even the rest, our staple food we eat, they come from all this place. So I, as a person coming up, thought that someday I will help government to stop the importation of rice because if I'm engaged into agriculture and then read agriculture to the best of my ability and maybe government give me support, we could also help to produce our own food. It's always good to grow what you eat and eat what you grow.
Wonderful. Grow what you eat and eat what you grow. This is good to be here. This is a very good conversation here because we have to talk about how to grow what we eat and eat what we grow. So let me go back to my dear sister. Now, the issues about the school, you know, being a student here, do we have the capacity to say when you are a student here, you can get the best of education, you have the best classroom management, the quality of teachers, and you talk about even practical experiences, the equipment to be able to really do agriculture on hand. Why is it like here? What does it look like as a student?
Here, when it comes to the practical aspect, it's not okay. We don't have enough materials. We don't really have the instructors that will carry us on the field to say this is this, this is that. We're doing insects, but we don't see the insects. Yeah, we need demonstration at least to tell us that this is the insect that affect cassava, this is the insect that affect this. Then when we go out there, we know that yes, this insect is what causing this crop to not grow.
So what about the quality too when it comes to the teachers, the people who are the lecturers and professors who are here? What's the quality? Are they able to deliver what actually we need as graduates that would be able to work for our agriculture sector? Do you think that is available?
We have some here, but not all. On a scale might be 50%.
50% quality teachers.
Yes.
That's wonderful. So let me go to my brother. My brother. So why is it like here? The student life here and the quality, the school, the capacity to be able to give you the best that you desire. Like you say, you want to make sure you produce. But to produce, you cannot just do it out of your mind. You have to get the support and the help and the assistance of people who would come from the background of the school to do that. So why is it like? Why is it like?
Yeah, thank you very much. In addition to the previous statement made by my colleagues, it has a presentation, the theoretical aspect is not equipped. But when it comes to practical, they work out more deficiency. Because now they will talk about planning, but you don't know the planning system info and within row under a hectare, how many plants need to go there. Some of these things we should be taking on the practical side and demonstrate that those do plantation cross, we should have a packing. But some of these things are lacking, you need to discuss on the theoretical level and sometimes seeing can make students to be quicker in learning than you just explaining on the note. So I will appeal to the administration maybe to increase the practical level so that students can be well equipped with the different to be able to modify the university.
Okay, good. So my dear brother, so what is your take on equality, on the environment, on the on what we have here that is intended to help you to become a farmer, a producer, and a technician that will be able to feel like that you want to.
So, firstly, let's look at the environment. For where we find ourselves, our location as agriculture is good enough, ideally located. But if you look at the presentation aspect, that's to do with practical. Theoretical, good. You have the lecturer who are well trained, educated enough, but even they themselves sometimes find it difficult. Can you imagine this 21st first century? You have to go on the chalkboard to go and demonstrate. So even the lecturer who teaching before the 1 hour comes to an end, he or she is already debted. So because of that, not many of them wanted to even go around the board. Where you should be using projector, for example, you are like you want to demonstrate watermelon, you want to discuss it, you use a projector and explain in detail, but you gotta go to board. And just look around us here where we do where we're having this conversation. Look at the tractors up right there. They are all outdated. You don't have government don't see means to put money into the agri sector. They had to provide money for the agriculture ministry, but the agriculture ministry not to onward or downward, shape those resources provided to those schools, those technical schools that provide, education in the agri area. They don't, but they choose buying the best of car later in the AC.
Yeah.
While we are here, we are struggling to even have the practical side, to even go on a field trip. But what of the thing we're discussing, we should do like 75% practical instead of theory. But here at you do 90% theory and just 10% practical.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you because agriculture is an applied science. Like I just had a discussion with the dean. So people must be able to learn the science and apply it. That is about learning by doing.
Yeah.
So I know that's one of the challenges when it comes to the learning environment and the capacity to be able to produce the needed manpower. But there are also issues that some people raise from the quarters, from school, and also outside there when it comes to the interest of students. They are saying that when students come, they don't want to go in the dirt, they just want to be clean. They don't so like you don't see that a burning desire that will push them to even go in the soil to learn how to do all your practicals. They say there are small little opportunity to do practical, but you guys are not making good use of it because you don't want to go in the diet, you don't want to do extra work, you don't want to go hard on yourself to be able to acquire the skill. So what is it? Why is it that other people are not interested, or some students are not interested in going beyond just the classroom to do the practical?
The first thing that excuse I will consider to be poor excuse because as an instructor you create an avenue that will make you to get control all the student. I think the sole purpose of being here is to acquire the middle grade and middle with the opportunity so that tomorrow can different here. So in that case, if you are found yourself in that situation, you attach a percentage of your grades from the classroom to the practical. If the practical gets 60, then the theoretical aspect go 40. But I challenge you, no student will let you stay away.
That's wonderful.
People will
That's a
be
good
encouraged to
idea.
go.
I agree with you. That's a very strong point you made because if people are saying students don't want to go and do more, they don't want to be in the diet, and then why can't you make sure that you see this as a priority when it comes to your process and mental upgrading and all of that and your students? That's wonderful. So my dear sister, female actually are some of the people they talk about. They say you don't have to go in the diet, you don't want to be on the field, you don't want to see yourself dirty. So the small little opportunity to do practical, you're not making use of it. As a result, you are not prepared for the work outside there. Why do you want to say?
I'm going to speak for myself.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Actually, I had this passion from a memory.
Okay.
I had this passion of doing agriculture to provide for others who are really in need. Because whenever I see people asking people for food, especially where we have the soil that can produce all of those things, I feel quite so I'm willing to go in the field anytime for practical.
Okay.
That's the aspect.
Okay, you are willing, but what do you want to say to people who are not willing? What do you
I
want
want to encourage them to tell them that agriculture is not all about turning yourself. It's not all about just growing and making fun, but also there to produce quality food that people will be able to eat. There are so many branches of agriculture. Not only production of food, there are animals, rearing of animals, marketing it. So if they can come on the field, those that are willing to come on the field to produce it, we should have others that will be there to market it.
Okay, wonderful. So now let me go to my brother, but then we'll talk a bit about national agricultural status. Now, Liberia is one of the countries with a very vulnerable food system of food security. We have 33.3% when it comes to the global hunger index. That means out of 100 points, we score 33. So, what do you want to see us do at the national level, whether from school, from the farm community, from people who are producing, processing, added value? And what do you want us to do so that we can have more done to increase agriculture produce so that we don't go Guinea, Ivory Coast, and other places to do? What do you think we could do from the government to the private sector?
So this is a very good question. Firstly, we will hold government responsible of all of the rise and fall in the area of agriculture.
Why?
Um, our national government have not had or prioritized the area of agriculture. So let's take for example from high school day, the government through the Ministry of Education can start to can introduce agriculture as a subject, not just any kind of subject, but a major one, as it is with math, English, and other biology or whatever, right? That if you should fail in agriculture, you should repeat A B the Y's, A B Y L, or whatever. You will see people who are that value. Another, the national government should be waiting by now to provide more scholarship in the area of agriculture from high school end that will encourage the student, the younger generation are coming forward to grow more interest in the area of agriculture. So that when the person happen to end or go on a scholarship, they go through a memorandum that will go on it after 2-3 years of my graduation and come back serve my country for 2-3 years. So if you have about like half a million who have done agriculture, who have gone out and came back to pay back to government of their country. There are people that would have to keep talking about importing rice, onion, pepper, and all this stuff. But because government have lacking that, our national legislature, they come up with a bill or whatever, only all by themselves. You remember there's a case, there was an agreement in the House of those who have cells should
The
be
benefits.
placed, on salary or whatever. I mean, that just baffles me enough. Why should you be advocating for you and your children and not advocating for the country? So that's what we find ourselves, national government, our legislature, and of course, on the other hand, we as well, citizens, also showed us some of the blame because we vote in people who don't have the passion. We vote in people based on what we get from them as individuals. If we should vote people who will go in, who will think that they don't have to give you money before you vote them, but you have seen something in them that you feel they can make a difference. I think that if we start to produce leader of that kind, our country will take a different trend positively.
That's wonderful. It's good to have you. So finally, now we're closing up. I want to hear from you. You know, the issues of agriculture, it has to be led up by the young people because, like the statistics says, that we have 60+% of the population being young, and that means we have to prepare the young people to become leaders of our agriculture sector. Youth empowerment and youth involvement. Why do you think the government can do? The Ministry of Agriculture can do that. Young people can play active role in agriculture. Why do you think the government and the Ministry of Agriculture can do? Young
Like my
people, youth.
colleague said, to make it a course in the rural high schools that students will have interest in it from the beginning stage. That when they grow up, they will learn that, or they will know that agriculture is actually important.
And another thing,
Secondly, the government and Ministry of Agriculture should provide opportunities like equipment to those rural universities that people are studying agriculture in, and also scholarships that will actually promote the agriculture sector, that people will go abroad to study and then come back to their country to produce more.
okay. So what about you, Mandela?
Yeah, it is our prayer who that we escape from subsistence farming and get to market farming. But we cannot do that with all the information of the government. Because if government okay, has taxation of agricultural material, that alone will suppress farmers. So at least they made the taxation of agricultural input free. Now, no importer will be able to sell it with reasonable price. That alone can be able to escape
But,
from.
you know, but with that point, there's a executive order that says import on agriculture tariff free. So now we still have the things high prices. You know, the imports are always high. The tools and equipment are still high. What? So yes. So
In that case, on that then, but then saying
Yeah.
the comrade is not making, not functioning.
Okay.
Because if you say you got to follow and be implemented,
Okay.
but if you just say in the office, as for today, wheelbarrow, incentives are whatsoever should be imported free. But if the comrade are not following the pool to carry to the rural marketplace, they will sell the sale price. So farmer will say be exploited there.
Okay, so before I leave you guys, we'll just close it. If you were to talk to a young man or something, a young lady or something, why do you think they need to come to this college? Why do you think they need to come?
Firstly, I will encourage them if they want to come here is to help buttress the effort of government or national government. Previously, I told you government need to do more. Now that they have not been doing it,
We're talking to the people out there now.
well, those who are there, if you want to come to the University of Liberia, yes, for the fact that this is the state-run university.
To come and study
So to
agriculture.
come and study agriculture alone, the fact that you have decided to do that and you have the passion, that alone demonstrates love for country.
Love for country.
So if you should come to do the agriculture, not just to come because somebody said go do it or you saw somebody doing it, but you yourself must develop that passion first. And when you come, make sure you go extra mile.
Okay.
So just to close up, I got my personal experience. Few 1-2 years back, I involved into this the small scale farming stuff. And we're interested to know that all of what I was trying to produce, I could not get one help from national government, from local government. I carry from East Africa, I carry other media allied, that story went viral. And at the end of the day, my effort all went in vain because just to even get a water pump machine, I could not. So today, if you want to prove me wrong, organize a program on this campus and send for the agriculture minister. She will come in high heel. You are the agriculture minister. She will come in AC car. So I think national government should also cut down some of the facility. You don't got to lay down in AC car. They need more pickups. They need more car motor. They need more tractors. Some of those areas, it should be cut down instead of 50, 40,000 a Jeep. And I buy some 20, 15, 20,000 pickup.
Yeah.
At least the rest of the funding can go into the investment of agriculture. If that is done, of course it will be fine. And for you, administration from the president down as well, they also need to improve.
Okay.
We need more practical than theory. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. It has been a good conversation here on the campuses of the University of Liberia, Fendale, and we talking. We have this conversation talking with the students, cross sessions of them studying agriculture, and they give their own opinion on what things are here and what they expect all of us to do. This is a quick conversation with Jonathan Stewart. It's wonderful being here with my colleagues. In fact, and they are seeing I'm a veteran for them now, but it's good to be with them. So it's good, gentlemen and ladies. It's good to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure.